Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Africa. Good morning, universe. My name is Barrister Pink Republic, aka the Princess of Umogu, and welcome to the Pink Republic TV show. Today, our guest is she's behind the scene, but after the entertainment news, I'm going to call her out. Today, we are going to gist about school life, entertainment, the trend. You know, they say they call Gen Z. We are the 2000s millennium children. Now we now have the Gen Z children. They are going to tell us what is in vogue, what you're supposed to be as in buying for your children. Before you go and buy flying boat, and your children will be like, Mommy, what did you buy for me? So before we come back to all that, her name is Stella Obi. But before we start, before I will call her to join me on the hot seat, on the pink seat. No, it's not hot. It's on the pink seat. I'm going to give you what is going on around the world. Let me tell you, Nigeria is like seasonal film. Every time it's like breaking news. One or two is always happening. Yeah. In short, I even got a very disheartening news this morning about how kidnappers killed children in Kaduna, just because their parents could not meet up the 2 million naira ransom. Just pay attention as I read to you. It's so disheartening, as in the story is so sickening. I don't know why these things are happening now. Our hot topic today, we are talking about the new bill signed by Governor Ikpeazu, Abia State Governor. He said, now women can inherit. Woo, woo, woo. Our guest for today, she's an only daughter, so she will come and tell me how she is going to inherit her father's property. Though she's not from Oka, and she's not from Abia State, but she's from Oka. So she's going to tell us her own version, how it feels like if this thing is also implemented. Can't we inherit? Is it because I'm a woman? Because they remove one rib and put in a woman and create a woman. What is that all about? So we'll discuss about that. So today, the breaking news all around is that bandits reportedly killed 3 siblings in Kaduna after their parents failed to pay 2 million naira ransom. Do you think it's easy to carry a child for 9 months and you kill 3 just because of 2 million naira? That is how bad insecurity has become. Bandits have reportedly killed 3 siblings they killed in Kaduna after their parents failed to pay a 2 million naira ransom. You have to drop your comments, call us live, and tell us what you feel about this. The children, a girl and 2 boys, were adopted alongside 4 others at Oi Village in a suburb of Kaduna Metropolis, located near the Kaduna refinery. That was on Monday, 7th of November 2022. A resident of the community, Fabian Uzochukwu, who confirmed the development, said the remains of the children had been deposited at the St. Gerard's Catholic Hospital, Kaduna mortuary. The 3 children of same parents were recently kidnapped by bandits, have been slaughtered by their captors for the failure of their parents to pay 2 million naira. Is it okay? No. Their bodies now not deposited in the mortuary. Is it okay? No. What is going on in this country? Also confirming the incident, a staff of St. Matthew's Secondary School, Kaduna, shared a photo of one of the siblings, Blessing Onwe, a student of the school. Oh my God, may her soul rest in peace. Oh my God, this is so disheartening. So a Ghanaian producer is claiming, a Ghanaian music producer is claiming that dating a Nigerian woman is like taking care of an orphan. What do you mean by that? I don't understand. You don't say things you don't know. He said dating, the name of the artist is Derek. So Ghanaian musician producer Brege Akaderi has said that he had. So this is what he had. It's not that he has dated. Dating a Nigerian woman is like taking care of an orphan. So we should be very careful what we put out there about our women. Dating is not complicated because you don't know, maybe the person needs help or love. That's what he said. Yeah. You don't know if the person needs help or love. I hear say dating a Nigerian woman nowadays is like taking care of an orphan. He hears say he has never dated. Huh? You have not dated anybody, and you are saying you hearsay. So remember the student that spoke against Aisha Buhari on Twitter? Adamu Mohammed is being remanded in Kuje prison. Let me tell you, I know that a lot of people will be backlashing Aisha Buhari for doing things. Let me tell you, she has started adding weight. The other time she was rushed to the hospital. And I keep saying this thing, you don't know the state of mind of people. You don't know what she's going through. You think people add weight because they want to add weight. She might be going through some health challenges, and you are here talking that she earns the country's money and that's why she's adding weight. For Christ's sake, she's not the president. She's the wife of the president. They didn't even make her first lady. They said she's the wife of the president. And if you have your facts, I want to tell people, when you come to the internet to say all this booga thing, I know all this Amnesty International will want to support you, but you must come with facts. Don't come with hearsay evidence. You don't have facts, you just assume and started talking about her. This woman was rushed to the hospital the other day. We were hearing the news here and there, though it was not confirmed, but she was rushed to the hospital. She's adding weight, you never ask why. And that's why I keep telling people on social media, be very careful what you say about people. Because what you say might even make somebody commit suicide. Somebody's adding weight doesn't mean they probably be eating cake and chicken every day just to add weight. You don't know the fact. I remember when I was having fibroid, a lot of people were like, when are you going to give birth? But when I removed the fibroid, no, I didn't know that you have fibroid. But did you ask me? You did not ask. People go through health challenges and you are here talking about them as if, oh, the person too thin. It's like saying HIV death. Wow. What if the person is thinking of how to pay rent, how to pay their children's school fees, and you are here laying one amen on the person? We have to be very careful. Very careful how we speak. And tomorrow when the person commits suicide, what if the person will commit suicide? This word too sweet now. How dare you? How dare you open your mouth and judge people? You say she's adding weight because she has swallowed money. What facts do you have? Now you are in prison and you are now looking for bail, how to go and write your exams. What about keeping your mouth shut? Have you ever thought of that too? People talk too much on the internet without no facts. Yes, the only thing I would say is that this same way of tracing the guy to his house, if they can also trace all the whole people that are kidnapping like that to their house, by now Nigeria will be safe. By now Nigeria will be safe. So if you are applying it to one person, also apply it to other people. All these kidnappers around, they should also apply this same move for them to trace somebody from Twitter to their house. They should also apply the same move to other people kidnapping innocent people. So it's not just one person. Other people, they should use the same Oyibo James Bond moves and catch all these people disturbing Nigeria here and there. Okay? So the story is been discovered that Aminu Mohammed, the student of Federal University, who was arrested for tweeting a derogatory comment about First Lady of Nigeria, Aisha Buhari, had months ago threatened those mourning Deborah Samuel, the 21-year-old student of Shehu Shagari College of Education, was killed over alleged blasphemy in May 2022. Sharing a photo of a t-shirt with Deborah's image, threatened that anyone who wears it will be severely dealt with in Bauchi State. He tweeted, sorry, I don't know, but the translation is that he said whoever wears the shirt in Bauchi will be dealt with. That's the Deborah shirt. Nigerians on Twitter, who initially called for Aminu's release, have since dissociated themselves from him, with many saying he deserves the treatment being meted out to him. Let me tell you what people don't understand. You know when police arrest you, they say anything you say will be used against you. Now, with this social media thing, anything you write, if you like delete it, there's what they call hidden threats. People don't understand. It will still be there. What do you think recycling bin is to recycle and throw out? Lie. It will be there and you'll be shocked and surprised to bring you the evidence. So this is an example for people to keep short. Right? If it in your heart and make sure that before you talk, have facts. Then federal government, if you can do all this James Bond move and catch this guy, also apply it to all the people, all the terrorists, so that we can catch them. So that Nigeria will be a better place. Dear Nigerians, how is the fuel queue? Because happy, I want to say happy new month, but I don't know how to say eku fuel queue. Eku fuel queue. The rate at which they be robbing our Nigerian stars. The other day it was Yemi Alade. She was robbed in Koto, but her hotel was sacked. Now Toke Makuwa is now complaining that she was robbed in London. She wrote on social media, just got robbed in London. I'm speechless. All my valuables are gone. Gosh, how could this happen to me? In London, all of them when one japa, then the way they thief there, here, and I say they thief there. Their own every day international. So federal government approves mother tongue as compulsory language of instruction in primary school. So with time, instead of them to tell you 1 + 1 in your class now, you say, okay, man, I got minus. He got minus in 1, minus in 2. Okay, from primary school. Or I think their aim is for people not to lose touch with their mother tongue. It's a very, very brilliant idea. But let me tell you, in life, since I've been going to school, there's something called advantages and disadvantages. The advantages is that a lot of children will learn their languages. They will be in touch and they will understand what they are teaching better. So the disadvantage is that which book will they still be teaching? Is it the same English book they will use in speaking in Igbo? I don't understand, or in Yoruba or in Hausa. I don't understand. Then secondly, some private schools now will not be saying, they will now put it clearly in front of their gates. We teach our children English from primary 1 to primary 6. You know, Nigeria, we do like packaging. So when people are going to schools that are teaching them in their basic language, you will now hear one school, not one big signboard. We teach English from primary 1. We teach in English from primary 1 to primary 6. Then everybody will rush to that school because people want their children to be brushed, to be speaking, hello, my name is Obi. Yeah, nice to meet you. You know, they don't want anyhow kind of language. Not when you ask your small child, how are you? Say, what's your name? Afamungo. The person will like. So Nigerians, we are so packaged in the English way that when they bring in something like this, we'll now go to the next big thing, which is the private schools. So we should embrace it. It's a very wonderful idea. So, Prince William's godmother, Lady Susan Helsen, resigns from Buckingham Palace Row after making unacceptable comments towards charity founder Ngozi Fulani. What happened is that she can't believe that someone that is black is actually British. That was what the godmother of Prince William said. So let me give you some insight about the story. Prince William's spokesman has condemned unacceptable comments by his godmother, who resigned from the royal household after she was accused of racism at a Buckingham Palace reception set up by Queen Consort Camilla. Lady Susan Helsen, she's 83 years old, a former lady-in-waiting to the late Queen, quit after she allegedly refused to believe a black domestic abuse campaigner was British and asked her, "What part of Africa are you from?" As they spoke at the event. You are asking, your generation, didn't they tell you that they bought sheep and they took some people away? Now the woman don't know where she's from, but her color of skin is black and she's telling you she's British. This is a matter for Buckingham Palace, according to Prince William's spokesperson. But as the Prince of Wales spokesperson, I appreciate you all here. I understand you will want to ask about it. So let me address it head on. I was really disappointed to hear about the guest experience at Buckingham Palace last night. Obviously, I wasn't there, but racism has no place in our society. Amen. The comments were unacceptable, and it is right that the individual has stepped aside with immediate effect. Remember, he had to do this because remember the problem between Meghan and Harry when they left the palace. Meghan gave a lot of tips about racism going on in the Buckingham Palace. So they need to treat this immediately. That was why they had to come out. He added that the prince is aware of the comments and thinks the course of action taken is correct. Speaking today, Ngozi Fulani, director of the East London charity Sister Space, said she was so shocked by the incident at Buckingham Palace that she couldn't report it to the Queen Consort, who had thrown the reception. She told the National Mirror it was prolonged racism. It was like an interrogation. This wasn't just a few seconds, it was concerted over several minutes. It felt as 3 black women that we were trespassers, that we were not welcome or accepted as British. She added that she felt very unwelcomed and attacked. She did not want Kuze to lose her job. Mandu Reid of the Women's Equality Party, who was also part of the conversation between Lady Huse and Ms. Fulani, she said she thinks the royal household needs to be given cultural competence training. Speaking exclusively to Mail Online, she added, none of us could believe what was being said. Now remember that Meghan Markle was stating this clearly, that she was being faced with racism. Now this is the tip of the iceberg. Someone that is not in the Buckingham Palace is shouting this. Just imagine somebody that wakes up and baths there, eats there, and dine with them. Man, and her skin is yellow, it's like almost white, talk less of a black woman. Man. A lot. So Wendy Williams, one of my favorite women in the world, her ex-husband is demanding monthly payments. Hey, Jesus, we want him in America. Thank God for Nigeria. Wendy Williams' ex-husband, Kevin Hunter, has filed legal paper demanding that the former talk show host resume making monthly payments to me. It is unclear what exactly payments Kevin is supposed to be receiving from Wendy, given that they both agreed to cover their own attorney fees and not pay any alimony. But in court documents obtained by the Sun, Kevin makes it clear that he is not been receiving monthly installment for a while, and he is asking a judge to get his ex to pay off. Wow, after you got another woman pregnant. His audacity. Wendy's lawyer argued that she hasn't had a main source of income since she was cut off from her 10 million annual salary on the Wendy Williams show in October last year. The 58-year-old, who made a reported $55,000 per episode, not including bonuses, had her salary stripped from her the moment she no longer appeared on air to her serious health issues. If for any reason that the plaintiff contract with Top W is not renewed or is otherwise suspended, cancelled or terminated, does not have any other television show being aired and paying an equivalent salary, defendant understands and agrees that all severance pay shall be subject to either termination or modification, the court documents filed by Wendy's attorney said. Given that she has no other show airing on television and hasn't been earning like she used to, it would be unreasonable for her to continue paying Kevin. Wendy has also been caught up in a legal war with Wells Fargo, whom she accused of freezing her account before accusing her of having a dementia. This is so sad. This is so sad. If I haven't heard that in Kenya, where we start paying Kim Kardashian $200,000 every month as child support for her upkeep, you know, and all that. Yeah, let him pay. So she and Kanye, that's what they settled in their divorce. According to a report, Kim and Kanye, who were meant to go to trial next month, settled their divorce amicably on Monday, the 28th of November, 2022. Kanye has agreed to give Kim $200,000 a month for their 4 children's monthly upkeep. He also relinquished the 4.5 million naira home, $5.9 million home. I said, Nigeria. I entered my mouth, so I'm saying naira. He bought across from King's house last year after King filed for divorce, saying he bought the house in order to be close to his children. King will be responsible for all expenses relating to the 5-bedroom home. His settlement also stated that he gets to keep his $60 million Malibu home, 2 ranches in Wyoming, 300 acres in Calabasas, a home in Belgium, and his childhood home, which he bought in Chicago. While Kim gets to keep the property she owns in Idaho and $60 million Eden Hills estate, where she and her kids live. The ex-couple will split education and security expenses for the children, and Kanye will have equal access to their children, meaning he will be able to see them whenever he wants. I think that is fair enough, so that they will not be having birthdays and he will not be feeling that he's being what? Cut off. Remember, there was a birthday issue. He was having birthday issue wahala. This Mega Markle story is coming up again. I know immediately after this Williams so a principal, a secondary school principal, beaten by mob after being caught pants down with students. A principal that is supposed to be protecting children. In those days when you are in school, I am going to report principal. He is not the one. Hey. A South African secondary school deputy principal got an instant mob justice after being caught pants down with a student. The deputy principal at Kagato Secondary School in Polokwane, Limpopo, was beaten after being caught having sex with a student during school hours. Jehovah. In a video circulating on Twitter, the principal was being beaten while tied to a pole. It was also alleged that this is not the first time he had been caught carrying out pedophile acts in school. He was reportedly moved from another school before taking the deputy principal's post. Why would they even be giving him position? That's why all this forgiveness sacked the hell out of the guy. By now he will not be here talking. What's that all about? They haven't given him a position, transfer and all that. Eh? If he has been sacked, will he has messed up with another child? I can just imagine the fear of God that he put in that child for that child to even consent to that nonsense man. See, even the ugly man that won't saw this. Eh? What's this all about? So, let me establish our hot topic for today, because by the time I sit down, I'll call our guest today. Like I said, she's an only daughter of my child. So I know all these kind of people, it will sweet them that they are the one to inherit everything. Abia State Governor Ikpeazu signs female inheritance bill into law. A female inheritance bill which will see Abia women inherit and own properties in their father's family has been signed into law by Governor Ikpeazu. Ikpeazu, who congratulated women over the bill, which now has a law citation of the Female Person's Right of Inheritance of Property Law 2022, said his administration will continue to support women. Also appreciating the State Assembly for the courage to pass the bill, the governor promised that his administration will lean on the side of reason and common sense in the discharge of his obligation to residents of the state. Ikpeazu also described the bill as historic, added that women will no longer be treated as second-class citizens in their home. I remember there was a court ruling on a woman who had 4 daughters in Anambra. She won that the court ruled that women in Anambra are supposed to inherit from their father's house. If you have the full part of the case, you can send it to me so that other people can learn from it. So let me sit down now, because if I continue, there's a lot of gist in Nigeria. If I continue like this, we can't stop going on and on and on. So our guest for today, she's a student, she's a promising model who plans to come into the modeling land life by storm. But now, all we are going to talk about is GIST Campus fashion trends, entertainment. Let's put our hearts together in your house and here for Stella Obi. You sit down there and put your pillow on the floor. Tap. Aha. Let me give you. Down. Yeah.
Hello, thank you for having me.
You have to be audible.
Alright, thank you for having me.
Yes. So, what are your full names?
My name is really long, but my name is Obi is Amulika Shewa Stella.
Shewa Stella. See, that's why now one Nigeria is good. She had mixed parents of Yoruba, grandparents of Igbo. So, now one Nigeria, we are celebrating one Nigeria. So today we are talking about fashion trends. So before I will start fashion trends, tell me what you are putting on. Tell me the combination.
I'm wearing something very casual, something that our generation,
The Gen Z's, right?
we feel free to wear. I'm
Yeah.
wearing a long half cut orange gown
Yeah.
and a set of Yeezy Crocs.
Yes, easy crops. Wow. So the cap too, I'm saying New York
Yeah,
City.
it's a bucket hat and I love it because it goes 2 ways.
So it goes two ways.
Yeah.
So you can turn it the other way
Yeah.
to also fit. I would have even loved it the other way because of the white and black always goes with orange.
I love it because of the color. It's neutral and can go
You
with
can go with anything. So now tell me about campus. A first timer in campus. What do you expect person to pack in their box?
I won't lie, when I was first going to school, I was excited, so I was packing a lot of rubbish. I did not plan, like, I thought that I would be ready. When I packed, I thought I carried everything. But when I got to my lodge, I realized I didn't pack anything at all.
So what are the basics that you're supposed to pack?
Well, when I first moved in, because I hadn't filled my gas, I
Yeah.
had literally nothing to eat.
Hey,
Because all my foods were like raw beans, raw rice, and like you can, even if you have diarrhea, you soak diarrhea. Because I'm pretty sure we're all Nigerians, all of us have
so Gary, one way or the way, yeah.
But even if you don't do soak diarrhea, you soak it in the morning. All you eat in the morning, in the afternoon and evening, you have no idea. So I feel like you should have things like. Yeah, so when I was coming, I carried a lot of clothes. I won't lie, now I'm back on holidays. I packed a lot of them back because I
It was
didn't,
not useful.
I didn't even plan on wearing them. As I came and I dropped them, that's how it was till I came
Because they
back.
told you that space is all about things are happening. So you pack the latest thing.
No, things were happening. I would not
But
lie.
there was no time.
Yeah, there was no time. Stress was too much. So yeah, it's just good to pack.
So now from what you are saying now, if you are a first timer, canned foods might help. Canned foods. But you said you have not filled your gas. So if there is baked beans and there's bread you buy on the way,
Yeah.
you would have gone a long way, right?
Yeah.
There's sardine that's gone a long way.
Yeah.
So what else do they also can? I see people canning a goosey soup now.
Are you serious?
There are people that can stews. People that can a lot of things. But I don't encourage you because I don't know the longevity. They might give you one expiring date, but I don't trust that. So now, in school, a lot of people are exposed to a lot of things. So what makes you the safe person? Is it when you carry Bible like God again and say, until you worship the God, everybody will stay clear of you? Or just keep to yourself, just become this nice person and be good to everybody. Even when they slap you, say, please be to me. Or you are this person that say, I'll call my elder brother for
Oh
you.
wow.
So
Well, like you said before, I'm an only child, so that call my elder brother is out of the option.
is out of the option.
Because no one's going to come to my rescue.
Yes.
So on the other part, me, I keep telling everybody, if there's a fine line between an introvert and an extrovert, that's who I am. I can give you, like, you can call me, I'm like, are you coming out? You're having a party? I'll be like, okay, yeah. But if I check time and it's like 4, 5, I'm like, I could rather the first day in my room watching Netflix. But yeah, but if you call me a day before and like, okay, we're going out, sure, like, I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, I'm going. But I won't have an activity I rather stay home than going out with my friends. But I would still like to go out with my friends. But the thing is that
The timing.
yeah, the time.
I keep hearing you say timing.
Yeah. But you said something how you avoid like influence. I'm the kind of person I keep to myself. I don't be people in my lodge. We are like 5 or 6, we go to class together, we come back to class together. I won't like in my apartment, I don't really interact much with my classmates. I just go there, talk to people I came with, go to lecture, and I come straight back home. And that is like my routine, unless people in the lodge tell like the friends I actually go out and like, do you want to hang out? We're bored. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. And that's there's even one itself because one is passing and
Very understand. So I want to find out from you now. A lot of people after exams, you go to a private university. That's why people are back now because you follow your calendar. When you pay for it, your calendar will be straight. But the people that just resume, you will do crash course and you will all come back for Christmas. So what are the trends? Because a lot of parents now, will want to shop for them. And you see them rolling eyes. During my own time, I also rolled my eyes. So maybe I would have opened my mouth and tell my mother that this is what is in vogue. So now tell parents out there what is in vogue they believe that their children want to wear this Christmas or make them feel among their peers.
To correct you there, my university is a state university.
It's a state
not a
university.
private university.
Yeah, okay.
But what is involved now is the problem. I will not like right now my age, my current age. I will have problem telling my mom to go shopping for me because not that she has a great sense of style,
But it's different.
Yeah, like you said, you guys are the millennials and we were current. And
I call it Gen Z's.
like even if you watch Runway now, the fashion trend is like, what are we watching? If you see Kanye's Runway, it's so like you won't even want to wear it because sometimes it looks like rag.
Yeah, it looks like rag.
So like now I'm just trying to say that what we wear now, you guys consider it trash.
Yes.
But we consider it fashion.
So tell us the fashion. Let us understand.
Well, what in school, the majority of the things I actually see is like turtlenecks, crop tops. I won't like.
That's what they call brat top in those days.
No, not really. When I tell older people crop tops, what their mind is, we're gonna wear something.
It's
like,
brat top.
No, that's not crop top.
Okay, what's
That
small?
that one
The one
is
that shows small.
just small, like little,
Small.
just above your navel. You guys, when I say crop top, you guys are already going here. That is
This is
not
where our eye is.
that is not. It's
So,
like
so
something
it will stop here.
Yeah.
Just show a little.
Exactly. Like you wear baggy jeans,
Baggy
boyfriend
jeans,
jeans.
yes.
That's also a trend. But I think it's fading out. But there's some trend that we never fade out. Like this bucket hat, for
Bucket
instance,
hat.
it has been around for a
Yes,
long
for a
time.
long
It's
time.
not going anywhere. And that boyfriend jeans, if you wear boyfriend jeans, it's gonna be big on you. It's good for like people like my size. How I won't say I'm thin, but I'm slim.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so you need it to like add a little body. So when you wear it with the turtleneck, it's just give you this style.
Show you when you have flat on you, continue.
You can wear even if you have big tummy, you can wear it home like this very like if you go to the internet, there's so many ways to style your dress.
Your dressing. So let me bust your body. The turtleneck has always been.
Exactly, that's what I'm trying
Yeah,
to say.
the turtleneck has always been. And during our time, I think the leather jacket
Yeah,
was
leather
used
jacket is also really
for the crop top. You call it crop, or you call it bra top. Anything that will show your tummy, hey, you wear bra top. So that is what they call it back then. So you see that trend evolve, but in a different manner and the way they appreciate. Like this, your glasses is medicated. It's cat glasses. Cat glasses has been in existence since in the 50s. Funny how it is. 40s, self, or even 30s. It has not gone out of fashion.
Yeah, that one I'm very very. There's some styles that we never gone out of fashion, like this bucket hat.
Yeah, the bucket has always been there. Has always been
Yeah,
there.
even leather, like for instance, like we have so many leather jackets now. Now we can come out.
So now, you know that people will go to church. They cannot wear crop top. So what would they wear to church for Christmas if it's not crop top?
For example, this gown I'm wearing,
Yes.
I can wear it to church.
Yes.
Yeah.
On Christmas Day, it's fashion. Christmas Day is like fashion trend. What people don't understand, we should not be. I hate it when people try to sugarcoat it. On Christmas Day is to come and show. You know when they say the birth of Jesus Christ, so we are coming for naming ceremony. You understand? So all this, we should be. Let me tell you, we are not modest. On Christmas Day, we wear it to Jesus Christ naming ceremony. So you see, people are fashionable, but you cannot wear crop top to church. You want our Reverend Father to jump and say, "Oh, that shall not tempt me in church." So what are they supposed to wear that will make them still look like? Because you can't wear this on Christmas Day. You must make it something Christmas. So talk to me. I want to hear. Because people want to know. Yeah, their children will be go and sit down there. This is what I bought in the market, and the child is going to be, Mommy, this is not what you want to hear. They want to hear now.
Alright. Not only I won't like in our generation we wear a lot of showy clothes.
Yes.
But that's not the only thing that trend.
That's what we call skimpy.
Oh wow. But we have a lot of clothes too that are fashionable and they don't also show us.
Okay.
Like in private universities, one of my friends, she goes to Caritas and Papa,
Yeah.
and I see when she comes to school, the clothes they wear is like obviously long gown, like long clothes, something like a top but a little longer.
Longer.
Yeah, those are very fashionable. If you wear it with your bone straights, you wear it with classy sandals, you look like a rich auntie. Like, have you had that vibe, rich auntie vibes?
Yeah.
You don't show much clothes, but when you enter into it, you're like, okay, yeah, this person has this.
Doesn't have money.
Yeah.
You just look
There's when you dress, all these gowns, like when you
fancy
style.
kaftans, right?
Yeah. There's a way that sometimes it's not about what you wear, it's how you wear it.
It's how you wear it.
Even if you can be so local, but if you can there's the right jewelry, where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You wear like you do the right hair, you dress well. Right now in our generation it's all about how you dress. You dress how you want to be addressed. So you can dress if you're going to church, you wear a classic gown, long, wear a fine sandal gown. People do that.
Flats,
Yeah,
right?
flats. Then like, but
Yeah, I noticed that this generation they wear a lot of ugly shoes.
wow.
Yeah. During our time, the heel is like
No, during your time you guys had ugly shoes too.
no. We try to make it elegant. This heel thing.
No, you guys have
They call
ugly
the ugly one is what they call a cola.
You guys still have ugly shoes. Like honestly, I can't wear any of your shoes. I remember when I was going to school, a lot of my aunts were giving me shoes from
Yes.
there. I think wearing my mom.
Yes.
But I couldn't wear them. I was like, thank you, but I couldn't wear them because
Thank you. Those are designers.
in your time, yeah, they were designers. But I'm like, oh, like trend comes and goes. Like my children, if I have children in the future, by the grace of God, and I give them this shoe, and she'll be like, what is she supposed to do with them? She'll say thank you, of course, but they'll be like, I'm not wearing that. You understand? And you'll be like, because they were so trendy in your age,
Your time.
yeah, exactly.
You'll be
Like,
wondering why.
then she'll be like, you in your mind, you'll be like, oh my gosh, she's going to be so happy. Oh, and she's like, because I'm pretty sure when we grow up, right now, I feel I'm a little bit fashionable. But I don't know when I have children and the mommy vibe sleeping and everybody will be like, what am I doing? And they'll be looking at you like, you understand?
You know, funny enough, people don't know that my mother, when we were going to school, did not buy us the regular, this bag children carry.
Backpack.
This one you carry at the back.
Yeah, backpack.
My mother will buy us designer bag. It is the Louis Vuitton you're carrying now. It is the Guess you're carrying now. It is the Versace you're carrying now. So they call it Mama bag right there. She in her mind, she believes that, do you know what you are carrying? It's a Versace, it's a Coco Chanel. When her mind is that, Mommy, buy us that one that we'll carry at the back so that we'll put all our books. She said, no, carry this one and put. I was not always looking forward to carry my bag. Until one teacher took my bag and told me that let her turn my bag into nylon and my books inside a nylon. that she wants to help me repair my bag. My bag had no holes, I didn't know that she wanted to use my bag for a party. So I took nylon back home with my boobs. And she told me not to tell my mother about it. As a child, the teacher told you not to tell your mother about it. Where is dicey? Because your mother will tell me everything. And your child is telling you, don't tell your mother, but I just want to help you to buy. But my mother saw it and found out that where's my bag? Because she knew what she was buying, that it was expensive, but we didn't know. And she asked, and it was on a Friday, and I told her my teacher helped me to go and repair my bag. Guess what happened? When she followed me to school on Monday to find out whose teacher, who they begged the matter to come and be repairing bag for my child. You know what happened? Unfortunately for the teacher, she carried pictures of the party she went to. So in the picture, she was carrying. So it was trendy for that adult, but it was not trendy for us. Because we wanted the regular one the children were carrying. I was envying and salivating for those children's backpack and all that. But the adults were salivating for my own that I was carrying. But funny enough, I kept some of my old bags and I drew it and said, "This is the original Louis Vuitton!" Ah! I still have them and I'm still using some of them like seriously. So sometimes you don't even know what your parents are doing for you. But the parents should also understand that they call parents. Do they want to hear this? So let's come down to your modeling career. You aspire to become a model in the future, like going for Miss Nigeria and all that. You have the height. She's not yet quite like you. And if both of us stand, they will still be. And she's still a growing child. A woman stops growing when they are 25. She's still in the intent and the nth th age. So she's still a growing child. So tell me what are your plans to achieve that?
Initially, I really wanted to be.
You have to be audible.
Alright. Initially, I really wanted to be a model. Like,
yeah.
I had the height, I had the face, and I had the confidence to do it.
Yeah.
So, but I ran into my mom to get her opinion because I didn't have to do everything without her. Yeah. So when I asked her, she was like, "It's not a bad idea. It's up to you, but I should like keep in the back of my mind that my education comes first." Yeah, because at the end of the day, yes, you might be a model, but after your modeling days, because I think just like football, you have a certain age, your prime.
Yeah.
So after your prime, what do you plan on doing in your life? You need to fall back on something. That's why you go to school for future inquiry.
Yeah.
So anywho, when I got admission, I asked my mom, "Can I still do modeling?" And she was like, "It's up to me. If I feel like I can handle it, I can." Like anytime I want to go for like a few auditions, I will ask her, "Do you think it's a good idea?" Yeah, because I'll be like, "Do you think I can do it?" She will like, "If you want to." But yeah, but you should know what you're getting in. You know that it's like it's legal. You know that they're not scamming, because we have a lot of scammers
agents out there.
So you need to know where you're falling back. I don't know where I stand right now on the modeling because of school. School has been so hectic.
Yeah.
But now that I've gotten ahead of school, I know the
Basics.
yeah, I think I can maneuver it, but at the same time, it's just up to God.
Yeah, another thing, the lucky thing, there's something they call being lucky, because when you go to a state school, I went to a state school, Lagos State University, but back then, I don't know why Lagos State University were just joining us when we are paying big money to be in that school. You understand? So, but now, last school now learns their lesson, they are now on their own, doing their own things, in the other state school. So the advantage of being a state school, a private school, that you finish on time, before you even 19, you see yourself graduating. And when you contest for all those big events, there are always job opportunities attached to it. So you not say after school I'll come back to it. It's like it continues. So that's a very fantastic idea that you focus on your education. When the opportunity comes on, you go for it. Then another thing I wanted to find out from you, what are the happenings in school that is making even people on the street want to come to school? They'll tell you, some people lie that they are in school. Have you seen those such scenarios? They will lie and say, "I'm in school." but they are not in school. So what is in the school thing? For me, I've gone through it. I'm not in that headspace. I'm not one of those people that you say I'm a party girl. I'm not a party girl person. I'm somebody that anybody that knows me very well. Things will be happening like this around me, and I'm like, it's time to go home. I'm always like, bye. Yeah, I was coming from home, so I was somehow cut off from a lot of things going on. So, but since you stay in campus, what are the things that attract people that have not even entered school be lying that they're in school? What is that thing? What is that? What's in the air that will make somebody want to lie? I'm in school when they are not in school.
Okay, I'm going to sum everything you just said in one word.
What's the word?
Freedom.
Freedom.
Because we have been so, like, at our age now, there's so many things to do, there's so many parties to go to, there's so many, like, so many activities. You want to go to swim, you want to go swim, you want to go to the beach, you want to go to the club, you want to go party, you have school out there, but you can't really do that because no matter your parents, you must have a deadline when you come home.
Yeah.
If you come late, like my household, if I come later than 6:30, I'm doomed.
You're doomed.
I'm just going
It's like a bomb that will land.
Exactly.
And
I'm just
like,
going to put that word.
where are you coming from?
Oh my god. And like, you should know, my grandmother is so strict. Like, you should know. Because when you said you came from home and now you like, yeah, you have this very similar, because you came from home and because she was your mother and she was my grandmother. I'm like, where are you? What are you doing there? And what we guys usually on like a party and she's like, why are you on music is playing in the background? I'm like, what is that music? And you're like, oh,
You can't lie. Let me tell you, she's my niece. She's my elder sister's daughter. So when she's talking about her, you understand. She's my niece. My mother is somebody you can't lie to. She's like a lie detector. Where are you? I'm somewhere. So how come this music is playing like this? So how come I'm hearing Ndausa de Mesuya? Why? She's like, you know, when there's this Bob that was like, she's lying, she had it in her brain. So better don't lie. Because what comes from it, you might not get it.
So that's just the thing, because every child wants a freedom. Every child wants to come back when they want to come back. Every child wants to experience that adulthood, because you're going to school is like a mini bubble for adulthood.
Yeah.
You get to go where you want.
But your father was very free on you. Your father is so strict like that.
Well,
Fathers always pretend as if they are the ones that that understands the child better. When mothers say anything, fathers be like, don't worry, I will handle it.
wait, you mean free for me in school?
And when you know, fathers always have this way of, don't worry, she will understand. But women are always the ones who are like, no. The girl is spoiled.
I think when it comes to mothers are just trying to look out for their children, most especially the girls, because girls have more value attached to their name. You being a girl, you know that if you are going out regularly and people are seeing you, I won't lie, our society, you know, everybody
You said something that you will not lie, but it's the truth. No matter how exposed you are, we are living in an African society.
No matter where you're
The
going.
person that is staying in London for 35 years that is an African, we still treat you as if they are in Nigeria. So that's what people are getting it wrong. That the person is you don't understand. The person don't understand though. An African is an African. I'm gonna come back late early. Funny enough, let me tell you one funny thing. My mother was free on time for us, but she doesn't like, as in she don't like the idea that I want to attend a friend's party and you are lying that it's somewhere else you are going to. So she made it free for us to tell her that I'm going to this friend's party. She likes knowing where you are.
Yeah.
Then there was no cell phone, but guess what? She had a way to communicate with you, just in case you are exceeding your time to come by. You will just hear one Mama Choma telling somebody to tell this person as you are going to the party that Mama Obi said that you should come back. There's no cell phone there, but the information is getting to you.
You might not have cell phone, but what you should know as an African child is that you have CCTV cameras everywhere. And they're not really cameras that are your mother's friends. Your eyes, before you get to your location, your mom has already known your location. I shall probably go and they'll be like, when you are telling them your story, your way you go, you check their head. I'm like, yes. Does this child not know?
And if you bring two men on the road, one of them might be your boyfriend, and you see one of her friends will telling you, you have to put your eye on your child. All the
and they will add salt and pepper.
To have salt and pepper.
So every child wants that freedom. So whenever they get admission, most of them, like one of my friends, he got admission, but he got the course he didn't want. He got a very strange course. So when he got the course, he was like, he doesn't know anything in the course. He's having problems with the course, but he doesn't really care. He just wants to get out of the house. And he like.
So what this thing is saying, you have to be very careful how strict you are to your children, because there will be timing when they will escape from you.
Yeah.
So if you are how will I say, if you are friendly a little bit with them, they'll be having problems detaching themselves from you. You understand? So I think from this discussion, it's a very, very healthy discussion we have today, because a lot of people want to hear all this kind of gist, what's going on. So I don't want to let you go without, because I love Christmas. I'm a Christmas person. I don't understand. Marakara is calling herself the Christmas people. We are not the Christmas. We are meeting the Christmas heavenly grave. I love Christmas. On that day now, we don't eat rice and chicken will be passed. We will not start preparing for the next year. But the days before Christmas is like, it's always this joy and sense of it. So is there any Christmas song you love to sing during Christmas?
Yeah, there's this song that I love. I don't know how I'm going to
sing it. Let's sing it together.
Okay, let me think about it. Oh God, I'm really.
Is it which particular artist?
It's a different artist, but I don't know what you mean about them.
Like
if I can sing it, God, rest
in this day, because our Savior was born on Christmas Day. The Savior from sin was born. When He's come astray, all tidings of God, comfort and joy, comfort and joy. All tidings of comfort and joy. Yeah. So you know, I also sang a Christmas song. To round off today's show, I'm going to sing a Christmas song. So, Ikpeazu is saying she's the queen of Christmas in America and the queen of Christmas in Nigeria. I sang I sang my own. Wow. I really love Christmas a lot, especially the vibes that surround it. Yeah. We are so, let me tell you what people don't understand. We are going through a lot in Nigeria, especially with fuel scarcity. It was good luck Jonathan that break that yoke and say, no, not every Christmas. For a long time, we were not experiencing fuel scarcity during Christmas. So I don't even understand why we are sliding back to that. People now looking for fuel have to go back to their villages. It was not like that once upon a time. And we should stop looking for who to blame, because I heard the federal government was saying that the state governors should be held responsible for the poverty going on. Nobody should be held responsible. Everybody should be held responsible. Everybody should be held responsible. Because we did not teach our children how to. Please, we have a calling line that is there. Please read the instruction from the poster. You can't be calling the wrong number because it's not connected to our speaker. The right numbers are connected to the speaker. So sorry, we cannot pick up numbers that are not connected to the speaker. Please read the information on the poster. Don't call the wrong number. The right number is connected to the speaker, so that everybody, including you listening to us, will hear. The call number is there. Please call us on the number 9. It's on the poster. The number is there for you to call. So let me sing the Christmas song. So you can sit down behind and listen. If you are dreaming that
that you're working in a desert. Imagine that there's a river in front of you. Imagine that you're swimming inside. Imagine that you're walking in the wilderness. Imagine that you're lost in the clouds. Imagine that you see Christmas in June. Imagine that you're front of me. Oh, imagine that. Imagine that you see Christmas in June. Imagine that you're front of me. If you imagine that you are receiving, imagine that you're walking to the North Pole. Imagine that you're riding a sleigh. Imagine that you're walking with Santa Claus. Imagine that you're walking in the snow. Imagine that you see Christmas in June. Imagine that you're fond of me. Oh, imagine that. Imagine that you see Christmas in June. Imagine that you're fond of me. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Imagine that you see Christmas in June. Imagine that you're fond of me.
Thank you for watching for today. Thank you, Stella Obi, for coming and gisting with us what is happening in campus, in the life of teens, and the recent trends for teens. Thank you for coming and gracing our occasion today. I want to say a very big thank you to everybody. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Bye.